What you need, yeah. Man, I got it, wow. What you say, hey? We about it, get the cream, yeah. Why you slacking? Why you talking all the top, boy, you capping? What you need, hey? Yeah, I got it, with the team, yeah. We about it, wow. Get the cream, yeah. Why you slacking? Why you talking all the top, boy, you capping?
Yeah, why you capping? Why you capping, no? Feel like a rubber band, I've been snapping, no. Yeah, I've been up here with my team, so you know this what I mean. We've been going up like NASA.
Yo, 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 what is going on, everybody? And welcome to the one, the only NYYU. I am here with that handsome son of a bitch himself, the one, the only Great Dane of NYYU. Dane, my brother, how you doing?
Fantastic. Haters off the board.
Fantastic. Haters off the board. We're going to discuss that, you son of a bitch. We're going to discuss that. We're going to get to it. We're going to break all that stuff down for you guys. But let's see who we have in the chat. I'm assuming I know somebody that's probably in the chat. Tyler Talbot. How you doing, my friend? Anthony Garcia, NYC Aviation, Macho King. How you doing, my guy?
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, that cream will rise to the top. And thank you to my brother, Macho King. I want to show this. I got me a little Macho King Funko Pop. Look at this little fella. Look at this little fella right here.
That's cool.
He goes right next to the bigger Macho. Oh, hey. Who else we got up in here? Eddie Snaps, my guy. Eddie Snaps, how you doing? Connor O'Neill, Niner gang. We ready to Super Bowl City coming up, all right? Super Bowl City coming up for my Niners. Okay, baby, how you doing? Jacob Patro. See, Greg, how you doing, Greg? And we got a super chat from DJ Stelio.
Thank you for being a friend.
DJ, the one, the only, Stelio, friendly neighborhood DJ
Stelio.
He says, language, Simonetti, I don't like that kind of talk.
I don't like that kind of talk.
Okay.
I was the one that said it, so.
Yeah, it's Dane's fault. Blame Dane. It is all this guy's fault over here, okay? Blame this guy right over here. You see him? Blame him, okay? Ken Rogers, Tyler Talbot, Matthew, what's up, brother? By the way, I just want to throw something out there really quickly, guys. I've had a couple of people reach out. I don't want to say a lot. It's been like 5 or 6. But asking about the link. Pete, do you have the link for the new event? Guys, there is no link right now for the new event. I'm still waiting on one of the managers in group sales to reach back out to me. The Yankees have not put out single game tickets yet. So I'm assuming that's probably the holdup. So I am in waiting right now. But once we get it going, you guys are going to have that link, and we are going to be ready to rock and roll. Giovanni Ortiz, what's up? Gene, Chris Perez, and then we got another super chat again by the one, the only DJ Stelio. Ready to dance, Dane?
Yes.
My motion is so fast, you could barely see me moving. It's really unbelievable if you think about it. DJ Steele says, Dane, that handsome son of a bitch, would never be at fault. He does have a face of somebody that's never been at fault, right? You got to look at him. Come on, this guy.
Could you ever blame me for anything?
I couldn't. I do see the NYYU on the hoodie there. I kind of like it.
Oh,
look at that logo. That son of a bitch. That friggin' logo right there. That logo does wonders for me, let me tell you. But Dane, let's get right into it.
All right.
I'm not jumping into the big Astros news because this is not Astros Underground, okay? This is NYY Underground. So first and foremost, I do want to talk about the big takeaways from Brian Cashman and also from Aaron Boone talking on Foul Territory today. Carlos Rodon seems like he is truly locked in to have a big-time bounce-back season for the Yankees.
Yeah,
how do you feel about that? That he's in good shape. He's already in Tampa getting his workout in. What do you think?
I'm really excited because if Rodon is what we paid him to be last year, this year, the rotation problems aren't nearly what we think they are.
Yep.
Stroman becomes an acceptable number 3 in that situation.
No
So
doubt about it.
Rodon looking good and losing weight for the back. I'm very excited.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, man, it's, when you hear about off-season stuff, I was talking to Mario about this. One of the main things that you'd want to see is if a guy maybe had some injuries or if a guy was a little out of shape and things of that nature, the only real thing you can look for is that he's gotten in shape.
Right.
And, you can tell that there was things bothering him. He wasn't happy with his performance because guess what? He put in the work. And that's the most important thing you can look at right now is that the work has been put in.
Yeah, you can see it in his body. His triceps are sticking out. They're defined. He's put in a lot of work this winter. He was noticeably heavy last summer. With a bad back. I know what that's like. Hopefully this year he can be what we paid him to be.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Look, we need him. We need him. Carlos, if you're out there listening, we need you, my guy. I tell you what, he's one of the main people that I'm really looking forward to seeing at spring training. Because I need to have that pep talk conversation. Carlos, you're a dog. Make all these guys your bitches in this rotation. I want to tell him. I'm gonna tell him straight like that. I'm gonna tell him
he's too much of an asshole not to be good.
No doubt. No doubt about it. No doubt about it at all. And we got a super chat from L.I. Yankee King.
Uh-oh.
I guess I got to play the... what song can I... He likes wrestling. Let me be nice. All right. I got to read it.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Yankees fans. We didn't need Josh Hader. We are getting a 35-year-old washed-up Hector Neris and a 33-year-old Wandy Peralta. Hashtag fire Cashman.
Well, the last part I don't have a problem with.
I mean, I agree with him to say fire Cashman. I think Cashman's been here too long, but the rest of your thing, L.I., I'll just say it rather simple. Look. The end, all right. L.I. forced the issue. We knew this was going to happen. Let me pull it on the screen here. All right, we already know. Breaking news, Jeff Passan. Star closer Josh Hader and the Houston Astros are in agreement on a 5-year, $95 million contract, the source tells ESPN. The deal contains no deferrals. It is the largest present-day value contract for a relief pitcher in baseball history. So there you have it. The rival... Houston Astros get better. They add Josh Hader to their bullpen. The thing about Josh Hader for me, it's very, very simple. I talked about this so many times. Even early in the offseason, what did you always hear me say, Dane? He's not going to be a Yankee. I just don't see that happening. I don't see the Yankees spending money on a closer like that when they have a lot of young guys coming up. They do always seem to manage their bullpen.
Look at how decimated the bullpen. The bullpen was decimated last year with Trevino, Efros, all those guys going down, and they still ended with the lowest ERA in baseball in their
bullpen.
Whether
you like the way Aaron Boone handles a bullpen, I don't. I think I always say if, but there's really no ifs anymore. At the end of the day, he's a manager, so I don't give a poot if it's somebody else playing the remote control button and telling them what to do. I don't give a poot. He's the one I am putting the blame on. I think he sucks at managing a bullpen. I think he's terrible at the bullpen. I think the bullpen budget should be used as toilet paper. I don't think it should be used as an actual document. Wipe your fucking ass with that thing and flush it down the toilet bowl. That's simple. As my father would call it, the turlet. Put it down the turlet.
Do the A-Rod, crumple it up, and just...
Kobe Bryant it somewhere. That's it.
Yeah.
Swish! Right in there. Never look at it again. But... the Yankees weren't going to put money like that in Hader. He was another one of those guys where a lot of people were saying, if there's not a spot, maybe it comes down to the Yankees go for him. But never felt like a Yankee move. I'll be honest. He fits Houston pretty friggin' good, though.
Yeah, he fits Houston great. He replaces Neris for them.
Yeah.
Gets a little younger. And hopefully he can quit on them when they need him.
Yeah. That's for you, you handsome devil, you. That's for you, Dane. That is for you. And as quick, this is just out, so just so everybody's aware real quick, as quick as Bubba Thompson was a Yankee, he is now gone. And
Already?
Weaver, yeah, he was DFA'd for Weaver. So Weaver is in there. Bubba Thompson is out of there.
Jeter Downs, thank God, is gone.
Is out, so we got all that stuff. We got a couple of super chats here. Jimmy DeCaro. Jimmy says, Dane, should Rodon develop a cutter? It would help. I don't want to answer that for you, but yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he should. He needs a more consistent third pitch. He didn't throw the changeup enough last year, and that could have been due to some of the arm speed issues that he was having with his back and not being able to match the fastball speed with the arm and the changeup speed. Or I don't know. Cutter would help him a lot.
I'm right there with you. My guy, Vinny, with the super chat. I could sing that whole, I just felt like singing that whole song right there. The Whispers, folks. If you're sleeping on the Whispers, go take a listen. Vinny says, I wonder if Hader will pitch Game 7 if they ask. Damn. Li says, listen to this. I want to hear the dumbest comment in the world. And I hate even doing this. But you want to hear, and this nitwit will call himself a Yankee fan.
Yeah,
watch how stupid this is. Watch Hader get 4-out save versus Yankees, and I'm gonna be laughing.
Then be a fan of somebody else.
Become a fan of the Houston Astros. It's that simple. Go root for the Astros. One player to me doesn't mean dick. Go be a Houston Astro fan. The Yankees have a lot of players I don't even like. I'm gonna root for them all the time.
Yeah, they've got 3 or 4 that I can't stand, but I'm going to root like hell for them.
I mean, my God, you would think this guy was blowing Hader for about 3 weeks the way he talks about this guy. My God, what did Hader do for you? Like, you're really in love with this guy, aren't you? You're really in love with Hader. He's in love with this guy. He got a poster next to his bed. I guarantee it. I put money on it. He has to.
Probably took down the Glaber poster.
I mean, it might be next to it.
Uh-oh.
He hasn't been ordered. My most love. On to the next one. Oh, man. All right. Well, anyway, folks, there is one more Yankee rumor out there. Let's really get Li angry here. Hector Neris. Hector Neris. Let's talk some Hector Neris. So, former major leaguer Carlos Bayorga, who has been right, to give him credit, Carlos Bayorga has been right about a couple of things. And he was right about the Rodriguez deal and got that one spot on money and all that stuff. But he is reporting that Hector Neris and the New York Yankees are close to a deal. Now, I do just want to, put a disclaimer out there to everybody. There's no guarantee that this is going to happen. I'm not knocking Carlos Bayorga. He has been right before, and I'm not going to discredit him either. But I'm just going to say I wouldn't sit there and be like, okay, cool, we got Neris. What's the next move? That's not, what is finalized right now. We have nobody else saying that this is finalized. If it is finalized anytime tonight, we'll have it live for you and discuss it. But again, Dane, I'll turn this one over to you before we get to Anthony Garcia's super chat. What do you think of Hector Neris? Do you think this would be a smart move for the Yankees?
If it didn't cost double, the salary wasn't taxed $1 for $1, I'd be very interested in this move. He had an elite season last year. He's also someone that's closed. So he would give you another option if Holmes goes through one of his streaks. But with everything costing, with $10 million costing $20 million, since they're over the $300 million mark, I don't think a bullpen arm makes sense.
Yeah, and I think all off season, right? It's basically been known that the New York Yankees are likely going to add to their bullpen. That is something they've wanted to do. It's been pretty well known throughout baseball that, there was never really much traction at all when it came to Josh Hader. it was always guys like Neris, it was Keenan Middleton, it was Stevenson, it was Wandy Peralta. And you bring up the point of, well, they're going to be taxed basically dollar for dollar on anything going forward that they do. At this point, we're where the Yankees are. I don't even pay any mind to that anymore. If they signed his guy, I don't care. Sign him and that's it. It's one, at the end of the day, it's not our money. I understand that. But then also, two, you do got to improve. You do got to get better. Your rotation isn't the sexiest thing in the planet. There's a strong, strong possibility that the Yankees might be the team to beat with anybody via trade come the deadline.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's the way they're kind of positioning themselves, is that if nothing is attractive now and nothing is on the table that we're willing to accept prospect-wise and packages, we'll just wait. And we think we can ride this out enough. You agree?
Yes, I absolutely agree. They have 6 top 100 prospects and 4 more that just missed. They've got all the trade ammunition that they need to go get deals done at the deadline if they need to. And then by not locking up every spot in the first half, they can allow some of their younger kids to get opportunities and see what role that they're going to fill in and see if they need to do something to improve in the second half.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And that's the position they've put themselves in. But before we get into voicemails, we got a couple of super chats I want to get to. Anthony Garcia says, Li, when is the wedding with Hater? DJ Steele says, Dane, please do us a favor and tell Li to Zuka Lamink. Li really annoys the Yankee fandom by being a fraud fan. Li Astro King, Li Guardian King, Li Sasaki King, Li for mascot. Says DJ Steels. I think there was one more. My buddy, Connor O'Neill, says maybe they will announce AJ Puck to the Astros and LI goes to the deal in the 3-team trade. Juan Soto hitting the ball 500 foot off Hater in the postseason. Let's go, my guy. I don't know. I don't even know what to say anymore when it comes to LI Astro King. But be a fan of another club, bro. Like I'll be honest, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. Did I see what?
Macho. L.I. Lotion King.
L.I. Lotion King. We already know that. But if you look at Hector Neris' stuff overall, I mean, typically he's been a mid-3 type pitcher, a mid-3 ERA type guy. Last year, just completely different. And you don't see much change in his numbers. He just had a lot more success last year. 1.71 ERA. It's pitched also in the postseason very, very well. Showing he can handle the big spots and the big moments. Hector Neris would be a welcome addition to the Yankees bullpen. We know all the youth that is down there. But look, at the end of the day, a lot of times you want to go for maybe somebody that feels like a little bit more of a sure thing. And the Yankees back of their bullpen, to be fair, who's there?
You got Hater and Efros, and that's about it.
Well, not Hater. Not Hater.
Or not Hater. Holmes. That's what I meant. Wow.
Holmes, Efros, and Hamilton potentially as the only guys. And let's be honest, besides for Holmes, who has been in that situation for 2 years now as a closer, who is somebody who's kind of done it? Who's kind of been in that position. They don't really have one. It's going to be...
Well, John Loizaga did a little bit.
Yeah, but could he even stay on the field?
That's the other question. And Canely has... And same thing with Canely.
Yeah, Canely's done a bit. But there's still relief pitchers out there, too. It's not like the Yankees really got to pick and choose. And again, we don't know if the Neris thing is going to happen. Per Jack Curry... He said it's not going to happen. He said that on Yankee Hot Stove a couple of days ago. And, now we got the Carlos Bayorga thing. Again, he's been right before. Just saying, I'm not going to discredit the guy. He's been right before. Basically saying that the two are close to an agreement. And according to him, it's going to be announced potentially. So we'll wait and see on that. But let's get into the first voicemail of the day. You guys have already loaded the voicemail lineup. Thank you. Let's get to it.
Hey, Pete, Kyle Malay here. I'm feeling better today, but not much, but okay. I'm getting there. But anyways, I think it's great that Rodon is reporting to camp early. That's just saying that he's really wanted to do better this year, and I think he's gonna have a good year. So yeah, I think that's a good sign. But even with him having a good year, I think we need at least one more pitcher. Snell would be great, but I doubt Cashman's going to do that. But anyways, yeah, I'll talk to you later, and I'll be watching your show tonight, and go Yankees.
Thank you, Colin. I think he left another one. Did he leave another one right after that? I think he did.
Hey, Pete, Kyle Malay here one more
There it is.
time. Josh Hader to the Astros for 5 years, $95 million. Really? It's like the Yankees couldn't do that. Not saying that we actually wanted him, but like you can't let him go to the Astros. Like the Astros are always one of our main competitions in the postseason, and with Hader on that team, it's gonna be even harder for us to meet or beat the Astros. And we're definitely going to have to beat them in the postseason when we make it to there. But, yeah, we definitely have to get some more pitching, some more bullpen help. We need a real closer. Clay Holmes is not a closer because he's either really good or really bad. It is no in between. We need a closer that's good all the time. But, yeah, tell me what you think, and talk to you later. Go Yankees.
I got a couple of things to say regarding that. As we got a super chat from DJ Steele. It says, Li eats raw hot dogs out the packets. All right, let's stop talking about Li, everybody, because you're just keeping him relevant here. When it comes to a couple of things there that Kyle Millet said, I want to throw some stuff out there. One, the Yankees could have matched. Well, the Yankees could match with everybody, but that deal wouldn't have been the same deal based on the taxes. And I know I don't like looking at that, but it would have been an insane, stupid deal for the Yankees to do. Two, we're talking about Clay Holmes not being an elite closer. Me and Dane were literally just talking about that before we went live. I don't believe Clay Holmes is anywhere in the elite tier. He's not. He has not been an elite closer. Me and Dane were talking about the guys who have been. He's kind of that slightly above or above average closer. So a guy that could get you through, but yeah, you still bite your nails. You're not as confident when he comes in. You're always a little bit concerned. But what I will say is this. Josh Hader's coming off of a year before 2023 when he had a 5+ ERA.
Right.
So a lot of the things about relief pitchers is you really never know what he's going to be the following year. A lot of relief pitchers are not as consistent as many people believe. There's a lot of fluctuation in their ERA, so you're not sure what you get all the time. There's not many no's out there.
No, that's why you don't see long-term contracts handed out to bullpen arms because they're so inconsistent.
Correct. And I don't think it's not a knock. I'm not knocking Josh Hader. I kind of just laugh at a lot of Yankee fans who feel like, oh my God, we should have matched this because he just makes us so much better. Yeah, okay, yeah, I don't think you could deny it and say he probably would have made the Yankees back into the bullpen a lot scarier. But guess what? The Yankees could still do that.
Yeah.
They can still improve their club. They've improved the offense a great deal. They've improved the rotation. Yes, we want more at that rotation. I get it. But that's why it's great to have people like Dane here. They got a lot of guys, and this is what I talked about, the D word, depth. They got a lot of depth this year. So if some guys are not panning out, they could just say, hey, you go down, you come up. And I think they're going to have a chance to do that with a lot of people this year and kind of find,
what works.
What's the best fit, what works.
If Holmes doesn't work out, I think Luis Gil could be just absolutely filthy in that role. Obviously, he's going to have to establish himself a little bit in the first half, but if you look at a guy pure stuff-wise that could handle that role, he's got it in spades.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I'm right there with. There's a lot of guys too. You talked about Neely's another guy who could come up, and even the guys we have right now that are currently on the team. It's not like the Yankees have a bullpen you look at and go, man, that group sucks. No, they got a good pen. We all understand that. Could they improve? Of course. But I even think at the beginning of the season, everybody was going, nah, man, rotation and offense. Like bullpen is probably the third thing that if you can improve on, you just do it. But typically it was the offense getting better, of course, and then the rotation add to that even more. And I still want the Yankees to add to the rotation. I'm kind of just looking at what's out there and going, how possible is it? You know what I mean? What is the real reality of them doing that? It's kind of the way I'm seeing it right now. But
when I look at the sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
No, when I look at the bullpen, knowing how well they have consistently put together pens over the last 4 or 5 years, with the amount of arms and quality arms they have back there, I'm more than happy to give Matt Blake the first half to see what he can do and build in that bullpen. And if we need something at the deadline, go get that. But I don't think it's a wise investment to give Neris essentially $20 million a year when you might have someone who could do the job for $1 million in your system.
Yeah, here's my only rebuttal to that, and it's kind of the same exact thing as trading certain prospects and doing this. A lot of if you are a World Series now team, the Yankees have money. They could play around with money. That's not going to be a problem. My response always to things like that is the guys that have proven it at the major league level, I'd rather ride with them first, and then you find out the other ones. That's always the way I see that, because guys like Neely could come on big. They could come on very strong. But do I want to start the season with them hoping that they can handle at this level? That's always my pushback on stuff like that. But I do agree with the 20. It is going to be about 20 million with taxes. If that's the case. So that is a little concerning if you concern yourself with the money side of things.
Well, I don't care how much money they spend. They can spend as much money as they want. I'm just trying to be realistic with what Hal is really going to spend. And the number with Yamamoto's deal was about $315. Yeah. I don't know that they go above that.
Yeah, and they're right around it right now. So it's going to be tough. If they get anybody, if Neris doesn't happen, let's say for an example, I think you see Wandy or Keenan Middleton return on a smaller deal, even though I think Wandy will still get a decent amount. Slim Lewis with the super chat says, looking at the recent injuries with Rodon and Cortez, Will Warren might have a big role in 2024, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. He is legit. Oh, I think I missed one too, by the way, from Slim Lewis. That was his most recent one. He said Hector is a little overrated. He's good, but that's a lot of money for a guy who hasn't thrown more than 60 innings in a season since 2019. And on top of that, too, I mean, I know sometimes I bring up Dylan Cease and people go, ERA. All right, well, if you want to, play that game, at the end of the day, Hector had an ERA over 5.
Right.
His previous season. So
I just don't see Hector being worth what would have counted towards the Yankees as $40+ million.
It would have been crazy. It would have been crazy.
Right.
Cody Keith with a super chat says, hey guys, do you think Snell is out of the question? I wouldn't deem him out of the question.
Me either.
But I still feel it's a long shot. But at the end of the day, if he does come crawling back and he doesn't have an offer and he doesn't want to play for a losing team or a team that's kind of in that rebuild, maybe.
Yeah, we saw something like that in 2009 with Mark Teixeira when we thought they were completely done. He fell into their lap and they ended up signing him. I think that they feel like they are mostly done right now, but if something falls into their lap like a Snell, maybe.
All right, well, let's continue on and keep it going because you guys, I just refreshed the voicemails. My goodness. All right, so we're going to get the voicemails because there's a lot of them.
Macho King in the house. Hey, you dude! On the ground, yeah.
Love it.
Well, I'm glad you got what I sent you in the mail, brother, because it's a small token of appreciation for everything that you do for the entire underground community, dig it? The haters signed with the Astros, yeah, they paid too much money for that punk, in my opinion, yeah. When he only wants to do a 3-out save and save his arm instead of a team trying to get a win for the manager and their fan base, yeah, we don't need a 4-out guy on the team. And I don't care how much LA cries, he's a jabroni too, dig it? We gotta pivot to a guy like Stevenson. Yeah, who had a resurgence last year, dig it? I like what he has to bring to the table. And hopefully Snell gets off his hind horse, yeah. It takes a deal. Stops listening to that punk jabroni-ass Forrest, dig it? And it was good to see that Rodon is in spring training because he needs to have a big comeback year. Ooh, yeah! Macho!
I love it. It's
I
just
love those.
every single time, man. It's just always amazing. It's always amazing.
He always hits a home run.
The GOAT. The GOAT.
Yeah.
The GOAT to the voicemails. There's no doubt about it. He's the GOAT to the
Absolutely.
rookie of the year. I mean, he might be
Yeah.
fighting for the MVP next year. I'm just saying, Hirsch, be careful. You might not have a back-to-back MVP season.
Hirsch is good with the one-liners, but Macho King has the voicemail. Might be a little
Are you picking here?
no.
Are you endorsing somebody?
No.
Okay, I'm just saying. I felt a little endorsement coming on there, but I'm not going to go any further than that. L.I. Yankee King with the
Oh,
super
Lord.
chat. Now it's time for the Yankees to cut payroll. So what is it? What is it?
Li needs.
Do you want to
you
add
need
it
to-
really? Do you fucking want to add $95 million? Oh, the Yankees should have matched it. Now we want to cut. Now we want to get cocksuckers at your mother's house. What the fuck do you want to do for real? This is a troll job. At this point, deemed
Yeah.
a troll. Pfft, that is it. Troll.
Yeah.
Troll. Now you want to, I'm a kind of fan is this? I want to add this guy. I want to pay this 95 million here. Oh, we missed it. Let's sell everybody off.
Well, you know
Fire
where he's
sale.
going with that.
DJ LeMahieu.
Yes.
I hope
And-
I hope one day he's walking down the street and LeMahieu bumps into him and beats the fucking shit out of him. Excuse me, kid. Pah!
Just
DJ
drops an
LeMahieu.
elbow. I
Confused
don't know.
Yankee fans. I agree with LI. Trade Soto and call DFA judge. I mean,
And
let's
make
just sell
Stan-
right now. Let's
and
sell
make
right now. We're not going to win. Just sell. Sell everybody. Trade
And
everybody
puts
off.
and put Soto at first base.
Can somebody find out where Chance Cisco is?
Chance Cisco?
Yeah, Chance Cisco. Remember the old catcher that LI wanted to be the starting catcher for the Yankees? He played for, I think,
That
the
was before
Nationals.
me, brother.
That was before you were here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Chance Cisco's still out there somewhere. Anybody can find him? Chance, can we get Patty Corbin? Let's trade Volpe for Corbin. Let's do that. Let's add to the rotation that way. Let's make that move.
You know who would be another great addition? Madison Bumgarner.
Yes. 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 Because I miss seeing that damn GIF or whatever the hell they're called, GIF, of him
Yeah.
licking his lips that LI put on Twitter all the time, the sick fuck.
Right.
Sorry, everybody. Let's get back to your voicemails. Have some sanity in here.
Pete Macho, I forgot one last thing, dig it? It don't matter about this hater or this AJ hockey puck or any of these kind of jabronis because our guy Soto's gonna be hitting bombs off them
Damn right.
in the playoffs. Oh, yeah, Macho!
Love you, Macho King. Thank you so much, brother. And you are right. Soto's going Jack Job City off somebody, damn it. Slim Lewis says, sell Boone to a team in Japan or Korea. Sell Boone to your local bakery. Whatever you want to do, get him out of here.
If somebody knows somebody will take him, I'll drive.
Please.
Hi. So, this is MRP. So, what if the
Okay.
Yankees go after some dude like Mike Clevenger, get him instead of thinking about trading someone to get C-Speed,
Dane's face.
or Luz from the Marlins? What if they go get someone like that, Mike Clevenger, or another, B-tier pitcher on the market, such as Clev, or, not sure about that, but, he's pitched pretty good when he's played. Clevenger had a 3-something earned run average, and, so just ask you what your thoughts, how you doing, my man, and,
How you doing? Appreciate you, my guy. I would pass. I'd pass.
I would too. He's got that Blake connection, but they already brought back Weaver as that 6-starter depth piece, and then you have Warren. I would rather give the kids a shot than sign Clevenger.
Especially, like I said before, man, starting pitchers are getting paid. So at the end of the day, he's going to get more than $10 million a season.
Yeah.
So I would not be interested in that at all.
No.
Oh, I think it's our favorite. I think Gene is this Gene? Let's see if this is Gene.
Good evening, Pete. This is Jean. How are you? I trust everything is well with you and all the NYU. The one point I just wanted to cover that's really, I guess, the most interesting development in the last few days is the Astros signing Hector. And while it's interesting, because while I felt he was wrong for us, it leaves me, I don't know, like on guard for the fact that he, had to go to the Astros in lieu of all the difficulty we've had playing the Astros in the past. And as we all know, we haven't come up with any kind of decent, trade or anything else for a stronger closer, to beat them and charge that World Series ring. So I just wanted to bring that up. I'm a little apprehensive about him being going on to become an Astro. And, of course, $95 million is quite stunning. Anyway, that's all I have to say. So, Gene out. Bye.
Appreciate you, Gene. Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
Gene.
I understand the concern, but can I bring up something real quick? And I had to just I personally had to put Li in timeout because I wouldn't be able to handle this friggin' chat anymore. His idea is no. I want to trade DJ, Stanton, and about 400 relief pitchers that get paid more than $1 million. I mean, this at this point is trolling. You can't be this fucking stupid.
No,
it's
you can't.
January 19th, and you're gonna go trade Stanton right now. Guy couldn't even walk last year. I mean, at this point, it's trolling. It's trolling.
Yeah.
Gene, we appreciate you, and I understand your concern. Let me just say this real quick about the Astros going to get Hector, and should the Yankees kind of jump in and try to stop that? I'll just put it like this: the Astros also have their own problems right now, and the problem name is the Texas Rangers. So the Rangers now are going to be playing with an extremely high confidence. They got the best manager in baseball, and I still believe the Rangers have moves they're going to be making. Once their TV deal shit is situated and they're good to go, I think Monty potentially still goes back. They got a very good rotation. They got a very good offense. Can they improve their pen a little bit? Yeah, probably. And they still might. But I'm a very, very big fan of that Texas Rangers team, and I think the Astros got a problem on their hands with them.
I do too. I think they're set up for success in the long run, and I think once this TV deal gets straightened out, they're going to have money, and they have a farm system.
Yep, they got the good old shmoneys. Michelino says, I haven't heard from Inspector Clouseau in a while. You mean Simon?
Yep.
I think you mean Simon Clouseau right there. David, my brother, what's up, David? How you doing, fam? Li needs to do 20 years like Phil Leotardo.
Rob, what's up, buddy?
Come over here.
Rod Thompson, my brother in the chat. What's good, fam? Let's keep the voicemails going. Let me delete this one here. And when I say delete this one, that was Gene's. I didn't delete it yet. Let me move that one off. And as I'm talking, we got a multiple more in here, so let's keep them going.
Hey, Pete, Tim over here in Austin. Just wanted to talk a little offense. I know we've been talking about pitching and additions here, additions there. I think we need to talk a little bit of offense. Want to get your thoughts on how many home runs you think Soto's going to have this season and what your numbers for Big 99 are. I'm saying he's going to push 50, 55 if he stays healthy all year long. Let me know what you think.
Tim, I thank you, man. And we missed a super chat by Anthony Garcia. He says, Chance Cisco is playing for the Long Island Ducks.
I love this chat. I love you guys.
Oh, man. Playing for the Long Island Ducks. Just to go back, let me, Soto and Judge. And yeah, I know everybody, I know what Boone said today that Soto's going to bat second, Judge is going to bat third. He doesn't know yet who the leadoff hitter is. He did mention DJ LeMahieu. He mentioned Verdugo, and he mentioned Gleyber Torres. I do like the idea of Soto batting in front of Judge just because he gets on so much. But based on what you said, Tim, when it comes to production-wise, what do I see from Soto? Well, the main thing immediately is going to be a high on-base percentage. 400-plus is what I'm looking for. I think he has a very strong chance to break his career high in homers, pushing potentially 40. And when it comes to Judge, I mean, if Judge is healthy all year, how doesn't the guy hit 45-plus? I mean, he's just built to do it. He has the swing for it. There's everything in the favor of Judge to always easily hit 45-plus homers.
I was going to go 40 and 55.
That's what you're saying for both of them? 40 and I could see that all day. If they're both healthy all the time, no question. No question. Yeah. That would be phenomenal. Medina says Eli and Caputo should create their own podcast. I'll be honest with you, they should. I'm not even joking. I think that would be very entertaining, and I'm not kidding. Because you couldn't take it seriously turning it on, but I think it will be good. I think it will be actually rather entertaining. Let's keep the voicemails going.
What's up, NYYU family? We're going to have a chat full of fun. How long until LI gets booted? All I got to say is AJ Puck is still available. If not, maybe he won't be a Yankee fan anymore. Have a good day, everybody.
Yeah, I mean, look, man. There's a lot of players out there I like and I would like to get myself.
Mm-hmm.
But man, oh man, I don't cause no scenes over it. I don't go to, let me check if somebody's live. Let me go to these other channels. Hey, I think we should get this guy. I think we should get this guy. Trade these guys. Like, come on, man. Like,
now, during the Bryce,
most of it's not even logical. Like, what are you friggin' talking about?
You could have talked me into going to about 5 different streams when Bryce Harper and Manny Machado were free agents.
Well, yeah, I think everybody was kind of scratching their head that the Yankees didn't do shit then. But you guys continue. God almighty, we just had 8. Now we got about 12 voicemails in here. We'll keep them going, guys. I'm not going to go too far past 7 o'clock because, again, just a reminder. I want to remind everybody, almost got 400 people in here. Smack it that likey. Hitty that subby.
Hitty that
if
subby.
You have not. But on Monday is a packed friggin' day. I almost feel like I'm doing a 24-hour stream. It's not a 24-hour stream. But on Monday, we are starting to stream at 1 o'clock. I do not know if we're going to go 6 hours, or 8. Likely, as of now, we are planning for an 8-hour stream. That stream is dedicated to our first team event at spring training. We had to get a larger Airbnb. We're still working on press passes. We have to get additional equipment to film outside the stadium, George Steinbrenner Field. Spoiler alert, we're also going to Dunedin. So we're going to go to the Blue Jay Stadium. We're doing vlogs. We're actually going to be doing reviews on the food in the stadium. We're doing everything as much as humanly possible while we are there. And again, guys, we're not a company yet, because it's coming, that could just simply go, okay, cool, we got the funds for it, let's go do it. We don't have that. We are still on that startup stage, believe it or not, even though our growth is like a rocket ship. But that day, we're going to have the thing at the bottom like I had on the 24-hour stream to get to a certain goal. It's going to be via Super Chats, so it's very, very easy. But me, myself, Dane, Kev, Mario, we're all going to be on there Monday, the 22nd. As of right now, we're looking at that. It is going to be 1 o'clock till 9 is what we're planning right now. So just wanted to give everybody a heads up.
Are you doing All Rise that day too?
I'm not doing All Rise that day because we're going to have that for voicemails and all that stuff. But we are doing Designated Spitters. So Designated Spitters will be on Monday during that stream.
Nice.
It's going to be busy. We're going to be very, very busy that Monday. But you guys know, we're built for this. It's what we do. It is what we do. Keep the voicemails
we love
going.
every second of it.
And Dane will be there. So you guys should be happy about that because Dane's going to be on, okay?
Hey, what's up, NYYU? Big fan. I started watching about a month ago. I really enjoy your streams, man. You're a freaking prideful fan, just like me. I'm 16 years old. I live in Connecticut, and I'm a freaking diehard Yankees fan. And one thing I got to say is, boy, am I pumped for this season. I think with one more move in the bullpen and a little bit of positivity into this rotation, it has a lot of potential. I think Marcus Stroman could possibly have one of the better years of his career. I think Rodon is going to have a sub-3 ERA this year. Cole's going to be Cole. I'm thinking that Nestor is going to be Nasty Nestor again, and Clark Schmidt is still young. We can't forget that. He has a lot of time to develop. I like this team. I think with one or two more bullpen pieces, I don't know what could happen with the rotation. You never know. Cashman could pull out some magic. But I really like your videos, and I hope you answer this, man, because I'm excited about this Yankee season coming up. All right, bye.
Well, a couple of things. First and foremost, thank you. I appreciate
thank you so much.
Saying that. I really do. Thank you so much. The other thing, too, is I know you're new to the channel, but I think you're going to really enjoy Game Season Live, what we call Yankee games. And this year, it's going to be bigger and better than ever. We also got post-game this year that I think is going to be bigger than anything we've done. I think right there with All Rise, which really caught on last season. All Rise is one of our most watched shows now. Game Season Live, forget about it. I mean, it's just the ultimate
phenomenal
thing. I enjoy it so much. I watch every game as it is, but man, do I enjoy calling the baseball game and having the excitement of you guys there with us. But I think the post-game show is going to be so phenomenal. And by the way, we're going to start telling you guys how post-game season live is going to work because, yeah, we're going to do all the regular stuff, player at a game, big moments. We're going to show stuff. We're going to, you know how we do it. We do our thing. But it's all going to be determined by you guys, not me, not any of the hosts. It'll all be determined by what you guys tell us. But when it comes to the Yankees this year, look, this is the way I'm seeing it. And Dane, you tell me if I'm wrong here. Last year, I had a severe high amount of optimism because their rotation looked so filthy. Like, you were like, every day you're sending a legitimate starter out there to the mound. This is going to be exciting.
There was a 1 or 2.
It was a 1 or 2, man. 1 or 2 through 1 through 4 was 1 or 2 starters.
1 through 5 with Nestor and Montas.
And it turned out to be absolute ass.
Mm-hmm.
So the way I'm seeing it this year is what we didn't have last year was depth. And at the end of the day, nobody could plan on 4 starters being ass. Nobody's going to plan on that. There is no plan for that. But the Yankees have depth this year where if guys struggle, they can call guys up that are legitimate and really could make an impact. It's not your Chichi Gonzalez's coming up. You're going to see your Warrens, Weaver, who people could knock Weaver all they want. Weaver showed improvement in his, small sample size with the Yankees, but it was significant improvement. A lot of swing and miss stuff. Ever since he's changed some things that they showed him. So do you kind of feel the same way as I do? Is that I'm not overly optimistic right now, but I'm kind of at a level. I'm like, you know what? Last year I was. I'm just going to go into this year with high hopes.
Well, coming from a prospect perspective, like I do with everything, I'm really excited about this year because you're going to see more growth from Wells. You're going to see more growth from Volpe.
I'm so
You're
hyped about
going,
Wells, man.
so am I. I think he's going to be incredible. Plus, we have immediate options available to help either in the rotation or in the bullpen. And guys like Danny Watson, he's going to be a filthy addition to that bullpen. And he can be Jeff Nelson 2.0 for us. I'm really excited to see the kids take the next step.
And the Yankees need it. I mean, one of the things I bring up a lot, and then we'll continue with your voicemails, guys, because we do got a lot of them. And then Slim Lewis, I'll give Dane your question right after this. But one of the things that we got to remember, and I talked about this so many times, especially when they got Soto's, people go, oh my God, they can't re-sign these guys. And one of the things I bring up all the time is, yes, you can, because you have to turn it over to cost control players. And the Yankees are positioned to do that, to have a lot of guys on that starting 26-man roster that are cost effective. And that is the way to go about it. If they're smart with their budget, it's not hard. You can kind of just put 2 and 2 together and see how it's going to go. But games do have to be played on the field and guys do have to produce. But Slim Lewis has a question for you, Dane. He goes, can Roderick Arias be MLB ready by 2025?
No, not by the start of the season. He won't be. He's not going to go 4 levels in 1 year. If you see Arias, it would be late August to 25, kind of like you saw with Dominguez. But more likely you're looking to the start of the 2026 season.
All right, let's keep there goes your answer right there. If anybody knows, Dane knows. Let's keep it going.
How you doing?
Andrew
here, aka Gark Balls.
Hey, Gark Balls.
Gark Balls.
Appreciate the show and keep it short. I think the Yankees off season has went pretty well as a whole. I'd say like an A, but in the pitchers department, I'd say we're at like a B- right now. I'd still want maybe a Dylan Cease, maybe a Shane Bieber. If we could get Corbin Burns, asking price might be too much, but I was wondering maybe a theoretical package of what you guys would like to give up for maybe a Shane Bieber, if they could get that done, and maybe bring in another reliever. Yeah. So let me know what you guys think. Love the show and have a happy weekend.
Gark Balls, nice to hear from you, my guy. I always love when you guys tell us who you are in the chat. It's always nice.
Yeah.
So kind of, put the voice there and know how long you guys been here. When it comes to Bieber, I'm having a tough time even seeing him moved. I just feel like he's another guy that they're gonna wait to the deadline potentially to move. But it's obviously a guy like Bieber is not gonna cost your Spencer Jones. He's not gonna cost your Chase Hamptons. Maybe you're looking at an Everson Pereira plus. I know you brought up Ben Rice in a deal with him a couple of times. You know more about, the prospect side. What would you be comfortable surrendering?
I think 2 of Pereira, Peraza, Narvaez, or Rice.
2 of those guys.
2 of those guys and maybe a low-level throw-in.
Yeah.
Should be enough to get that done. Pereira is still a top 100 prospect. He's our 3rd-ranked prospect, according to Baseball America.
I've done a lot of sticking up for that kid, man. I've done a lot of sticking up for that kid because I think it's absolute bullshit. Every list I see, they have the good shout out to Baseball America and NYYU because we still have him in our top 10. And I'm sorry, you don't just because you struggled at the major league level while also dealing with an injury. I don't want to hear that bullshit that this guy isn't an elite prospect still. He is. I don't care what anybody says. I'll debate that with anybody any day.
And the other thing that was interesting that came out about Everson is that he was 2nd in average exit velocity in all of minor league baseball, behind only Spencer Jones.
I believe he could hit, and I really do. I like your comparison. I use it a lot when you're not on. When you compare him to a Justin Upton type, a guy that could be swing and miss, but he has a lot of pop. And,
at his ceiling.
Yeah, at his ceiling of that. And if that's the case for any club that gets their hands on him, I think they'd be very, very happy to have a guy like him. And he's definitely a better outfielder than Justin could ever be. But I like that comp on the offensive side. But I'm happy that he's getting his due diligence from a few organizations out there because he deserves it.
Hey, Pete, it's Matt. Now, one question. If, in fact, the rumors are true that we are close to a deal with Hector Neris, does he slot into a closer role, or is he a setup man, or what do you think? I think that he would be a closer, but I'm not sure, so just give me your thoughts on that, buddy. Thank you. God bless you. Go Yankees.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Dane, I'll give my opinion real quick on that. I believe that he would not be the closer. He would be the setup man to Clay Holmes. The Yankees put a lot of incentives in Clay Holmes' new structured deal that basically confirmed that they want him to close games.
Right. And I agree. I think Neris would be the setup guy, but he would probably be the first one that got the call to close if Holmes got hurt or something.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% on that. And, if you kind of put them side by side, let me see if I could do this really quickly. I want to put Neris and Holmes next to each other. Let's go to the secondary screen here. Let's pull this up. So that's Neris. That's Holmes. Neris. Holmes. Neris, Holmes. So when you look at this from Clay Holmes, obviously Clay Holmes is sinker slider. I mean, that's who he is, right? That's what he does.
That's all he does.
When one thing we know about a heavy sinker, when a heavy sinker isn't sinking or it's up in the zone, it's a very, very hittable pitch.
Very.
That's why that average exit velocity is never going to be extremely beautiful for a guy like Clay Holmes. Because when that sinker is not sinking, it's going to get absolutely smoked.
Right.
So I just wanted to kind of put those guys on the analytics side next to each other. He's the best ground ball rate in baseball. Hector Neris is not. You know what I'm saying? There's some different things here. Hector Neris seems like he has the overall better, nastier movement, more stuff overall. But he gets more swing and misses and all that fun stuff. But again, just want to put that out there because that was the call of who would be the closer. I do believe the Yankees would stick with Clay Holmes as the closer. Let's continue on.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
How you doing?
Ortiz. Hey, man. What the hell are they fucking Yankees doing, man? I'm confused. Like, I see they offered Snell. They threw another offer at Snell. Was that a new offer or was that the initial offer that they gave before and they just throwing it back out there into the news cycle? That kind of confused me. I didn't understand that. And then why the fuck do we keep, it's like the only moves we're doing are minor leaguer moves. We picking up a new minor leaguer, dropping an old one, and what is going on? Dude, the Yankees be fucking frustrating me a lot, man. I just don't understand what they're doing. I wish I understood what they're trying to accomplish.
It's
like I don't know, and they don't make it obvious either. I don't understand it. But if you could touch up on that a little bit, P, I'll definitely appreciate that. You already know.
Appreciate you, my guy. And really quickly, I just want to send a salute to Fast Eddie. Fast Eddie, you're in our prayers, brother. Get well, get good. Hopefully everything's okay, my friend. A couple of things real quick. There has been no new offer to Blake Snell. So I know there's been some confusion around it because there was one that said 5 years, there's one that said 6 years. It's been the same offer from past time. It's not something new that came out there. It's been there. And guys, do me a favor, hit that like button for us, and also subscribe if you have not. If you got anybody next to you, grab their phone back. Hey, sub to NYU, get it done for them. But yeah, man, there's been nothing to do. When it comes to the minor leaguers, they're just filling out their system. There's nothing.
Yeah, they're just filling out their depth.
Yeah, there's nothing to look into there. They're just filling shit out. That's all. And guys like Jeter Downs could easily be DFA'd for somebody else they like a little more.
He already was.
And he
for
was
Diego Castillo.
There you go. So he was already DFA'd for that deal earlier today, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. That they're irremovable. It's a very simple thing. Don't look too far into that.
Yeah.
Let me update the voicemails here because we still got a shit ton to go through, guys. I don't know if we're gonna get through all of them here, but let's keep it going.
We should bring back David Robertson. He knows what the hell he's doing. Bring David back. Bring David Robertson back. And close a deal with him. And let's go. All right, buddy.
Close that one out. Let me update this again. Give me 1 second, guys. Because we still got voicemails pouring in here. Appreciate you guys. All right, let's get to the next one.
Hey, Pete. Sorry about my voice. I'm a little bit sick. But I was wondering, what's the deal with Soto? So we traded for him, but then we only gave him a 1-year contract. We got people like Stanton, who's got big money, and I don't dislike Stanton, but he's in his 30s. Like, Juan Soto's 9 to 10 years younger than he is. Like, what's the deal? I don't get it, man. Help me out.
Well, it's very, very simple on that. He had God, I don't even know how to answer this. He had 1 year left on his contract, and the Yankees traded for him.
Right. He had 1 year of arbitration left before he can become a free agent. They weren't allowed to sign him for any longer than 1 year without signing an extension, and we knew that wasn't going to happen before it got here. They're paying Stanton because they already agreed to pay him years ago.
Yeah, so that's exactly what it was. That's it. Again, there is no looking into why they didn't do this for this player and not for him. It was a 1 year thing. That's all he was going to accept anyway. There was no negotiations about a long-term deal. We got to just wait and see on that one to see what happens. Let's keep the voicemails going. We still got a lot of them in here.
Hey, Pete. How's it going? It's Aaron Rodgers. Not this Joey Back at Donuts guy. But hey, let's go get Neris or Wandy or that Stevenson guy. I don't mind. Get 2 of those 3. But here's the real reason why I called. Good luck tomorrow, okay? Okay? I'm going for the kneecaps. The San Francisco 49ers. You guys are enemy number 1 this week, all right? After this week, we could be friends again. But you're enemy number 1, Pete. I'll call you back later.
All right, make sure you call me back after the game and go, oh, he sure was purty. Because he's getting that W, baby. He's getting that W. 2 touchdowns from Christian McCaffrey is going to happen. I'm telling you right now, McCaffrey's going to run all over them boys. Easy. And let me tell you something. I want to hear that call back and go, he sure is purty, isn't he? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Dane, you got the Niners winning?
Of course.
Good answer, Dane. Because I was about to close out that Zoom.
I know you were.
All right, let's keep them going, guys. Let's keep them going.
Pete, your boy Simon calling from New Haven, Connecticut. And Bella Vista. How you doing? First of all, did I hear you say you were a 49ers fan? So is my mom. She loves the 49ers. I hope they go all the way to the playoffs and get to the Super Bowl.
Mama Simon.
Anyway, Pete, I hope the Yankees get another starting pitcher. I hope we can get somebody, maybe Blake Snell, because I'm not really too sure about Carlos Rodon. I mean, I know he was had a shaky first year, but let's see what he does. I still hope we get another pitcher. And that LI guy that you have is he sounds like a Red Sox. Why do you have him in the chat? I mean, nobody can stand LI. Just dump the guy. Have Spanky just dump him. You have a good day, Pete. NYY Underground forever. Rock on, and Aaron Judge is a gift from God. Bye.
That's going to be clipped. That's going to be
gotta
clipped
be.
forever. Oh, man. Simon versus L.I. in a Hell in a Cell. Holy shit.
Hey, yo, what's going on, Pete, Dane, NYYU fam? It's Damien. Just wanted to chime in on this whole Josh Hader situation. For those who think the Yankees lost out on anything, we have not. The dude, he played himself last season. We all know what he did. There's not really much to get into. Anybody that looks at Juan Soto, Bogarts, Machado, Tatis, and tells them, go screw yourselves. I ain't pitching tonight. I don't want that type of dude on my team. And as far as the Astros go, people are really underestimating the fact that they just lost Martin Maldonado. Obviously, the guy wasn't an offensive dude, but what he did for that team and that pitching staff is pretty much what Yachty did for the St. Louis staff. So people are really underestimating that. And let's all face it, the Astros were good last season, but they weren't as good as they were the previous. They're a little bit on the downslope now. So I'm not, they're a good team, no disrespect to them, but I'm not sweating that move. All right, fellas, just your thoughts. Hope everybody has a good night. I'm out.
Appreciate you, man. Yeah, I mean, that's a valid point. That is a valid point. No doubt about it. That is it. That is a very, very valid point. No question. I mean, I don't have anything else to add to that if you do, Dane.
No, I don't either. I agree.
Oh, shit. It looks like we might have another voicemail from Simon. Hey, who's he going at now?
Hey, Pete, your boy Simon calling again from New Haven. Hey, here's my Aaron Judge home run call. It is high, it is far, it is gone. All rise, the gavel man and gift from God strikes again. Ball game over. The Yankees win. The Yankees win. Have a good day, Pete. Aaron Judge is a gift from God. Bye.
He added that he's a gift from God in the home run call.
Of course he did.
Legendary. I might have to steal. Simon, you mind if I steal that this year? I might have to steal that. Oh!
It's high, it's far, and he is a gift from God.
How do I do my... hit in the air to right field. Oh! There we go. Okay. I forgot how to do my home run calls. I forget, man. Like, game season live is tough. People don't understand how tough it is to call a damn game. It's not the easiest thing in the planet. But let me tell you something. I might have to add that in there. Oh, that's my Judge.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely gonna be adding this year.
All rise, motherfucker.
All right, let's keep it going.
Hey, Pete, your boy Simon calling again from New Haven. Hey, here's my Aaron Judge home run call.
Oh, it's the same thing, Simon. I loved it. I don't got to hear it again. Let me get to the next one.
Felice, how you doing?
Pete, it's me again. I was just curious, with Trevor Bauer being reinstated, what do you think the chances are that we can land him and have a amazing pitching core with it would be I guess you would put Cole and then Bauer would be the number 2 and then Stroman. Let me know what you would think about a potential Trevor Bauer deal to the Yankees.
I'm not even going to spend time on it, man. And look, again, this just goes back to however somebody feels about Bauer. I have no hard feelings towards Bauer. I honestly could care less, to be honest with you, but I don't think Bauer is going to play in baseball this year. He still got a couple of pending cases. Yeah, and I think that is scaring a lot of people away. You know what I mean? And that's all I'm going to say is I think it's scaring a lot of people away. And I know there's many people going, yeah, he'll probably only get a little bit of money. I completely understand. And fact of the matter is, another team could have easily just said, here's $3 million. Nobody did it.
Right.
Nobody did it. So I'm just saying.
If there was interest with the apology tour he went on, he would have been signed already.
Give me 1 second. I'm just responding to my pop.
Sure.
All right, there we go. Let's keep it going.
Hey, Pete. Hey, Dane. It's Matt. I have a question for you. How many wins do you think the Yankees can have? Hopefully, I pray that it's better than 82-80.
It'll be better than that.
I'm hoping for like 95 to 100. All right, buddy. Take care.
this year.
I can see it. I mean, look, I don't want to get into that yet because we are going to do a Nights at the Round Table before the season. And we're going to be doing, bowl predictions, all the predictions, stuff like that. So we're going to have a lot of stuff to talk about. ELT, what's up, brother? ELT says it's morning time in Japan. ELT, by the way, I just want to throw something your way. Japan is on my bucket list. So as soon as NYU takes off and we're at a different level, I'm going to be swinging by Japan. I want to go to Japan so
My dad
bad,
said it was
the
the most amazing place he'd ever been.
I want to go to Japan like you don't know. I look up videos all the damn time. Like I tell Jiro, I'm like, babe, we're going to Japan. I'm telling you, very soon. One day, we'll be in Japan. I can't wait for it. Let's keep it going.
Hi, guys. New subscriber.
Let's
Love
go.
you, man. Love
Yeah.
what you bring to the table.
Yeah.
You're built for this. You are going to surpass everybody. Let's go, Yanks! Boogie over! Yankees win! Yankees win!
I like this guy. Who is this guy? I want to know who this guy is. I like this guy.
If you're still in the chat, let us know who that was. That was phenomenal.
I want to know who this guy is. I like this guy. Listen to the vocals at the end. This guy had to be an 80s rocker. Listen to this.
Boogie over! Yankees win! Yankees win!
That's good. That's freaking
Yeah, a little Brett
good.
Michaels in him.
Let me tell you something. I feel like going out there and getting on the mic right now and just starting to sing.
I can't do that.
No reaction day. I mean, was it that bad? It was bad. That was bad.
No, I was just thinking about me trying to sing, and it's bad.
I mean, I could, I can't do this here. Dane's on, but I could do a little Barry White.
Yeah.
DJ Steele says that was Hemorrhoid who left the voicemail. Steele's with these dad jokes, bro. He has to have a booklet. You think he has a little booklet that he just flips open out of nowhere, like he has a little back pocket, like a pocket Bible? He just has a pocket dad joke book and just flips it open. Hemorrhoid called.
I think he's got to.
Let me tell you something. Hemorrhoids are no fucking joke. I just want everybody to be aware. There's people out there that truly suffer with hemorrhoids. Al Bundy suffered with hemorrhoids. It's not a good thing. Angelo said Dane's streaking is better than his singing. Okay.
It is.
All right. Let's keep it going.
Pete, Dane, this is the guy that just went off with the Yankees win.
Okay, hold on.
My name is Dom Davis, new subscriber, Dom Davis. Just want to tell you guys again how much I appreciate you and to let you know you're number one, man, all the way. Let's go!
I'm a big fan of this Dom Davis.
I am too. He's just in the chat
big fan. He's in the chat. Dom, where you at, Dom? Where's Dom?
Just
Somebody
above
show me Dom.
the super
he
chat.
is. Dominic Davis. Look at this guy. He's an Elvis fan. I'm a big Elvis fan. Let me tell you. I'm a big Elvis fan. Let me tell you, I like this guy, Dom Davis. I like this guy. Let me tell you.
Vinny says, sounds like Bigfoot's happy to see Dane.
Sounds like it. You got to see it.
Yeah.
Thing stands out like a fucking branch. Kidding me? He gets... I got like one of those images in my head. Like when they show two people running on a beach and they jump up and down. I just saw you and Bigfoot doing that. I don't know why.
Why do you always get these images of Bigfoot tickling me and Bigfoot doing...
Now look at this. Now Dom Davis wants to go streaking with you after the Yankees win. This is insane. All right, here's the last voicemail. Then I got to tell you guys about NYU Day coming up. Let's get to the next one.
Hey, Pete, it's DJ Steely, the one and only from the neighborhood. DJ Steely, yo, how you doing, man? How you doing?
I didn't get a Steely in here.
Hey, man, I just got to talk to you because I want to call in just like Simon did, and I want to ask you a question. You guys, actually. Who is this Ally Schmuck? He is a buffoon. Please kick him out. And also, Josh Hader going to Houston Astros. Well, I'm not a big fan of it because he could have been a Yankees. He could have been a Yankees, but you know what? I take it back. Yeah, let him go to the Astros. Let Eli go to the Astros too, please. Thank you very much. And AJ Puck is not a gift of God.
Let me tell you something. That was pretty good. Simon does like loud breaths every now and then on it, and he hit it. He did the loud breath and everything. It's pretty friggin' it's pretty good. That was pretty good. Let me check if we got anything else on here, guys. I think we might have went through the 20-something we had. Actually, we do have another one. Let's see.
Hey, fellas. Fast Eddie.
Fast Eddie.
Just want to say, no disrespect for anybody else, but you two guys are the best guys on this show. I like it when you two guys are together.
Thank you, my
guy.
Keep
it focused.
Thank you.
Keep it moving, and, I really enjoy it. I hope you two guys can work together some more. Like I said, no disrespect to anybody else. You guys are a good team, and you got to take advantage of that. All right. You guys take care now. Talk to you soon. Bye.
All right, my brother, Fast Eddie, the one, the only Fast Eddie. We love you, guys.
Get better soon, my guy. We need your voicemails.
Oh, yeah. We definitely need those voicemails. And no, guys, me and Dane will be doing a lot of stuff together this year. Dane is committed to also doing Game Season Lives this year, so we'll have Dane a lot. But everybody, look, everybody's gonna share their time. So again, that's the beautiful thing about a network is there's some people you like and there's some people you don't. There's some people you enjoy listening to and some people you decide to tune out on, and that's okay. That's exactly what NYU is. That's why we're a network and everybody kind of coexists.
Different voices, different opinions.
Bingo, exactly. That's exactly what it is. And, here at this network here, everybody gets a voice. Everybody gets a voice. Everybody gets an opinion. Everybody gets to kind of show why they belong and why they are indeed here. But in fairness, my guy says, Pete, how many of the 420 tickets are left? Forget about it. Well, perfect timing because we are going to talk about that right now. I want to talk about April 20th to a lot of people in here who may not have seen or know about what we do. We have typically 2 events at Yankee Stadium every year. The next one is April 20th. Our last one in September got rained out, which was Aaron Judge Bobblehead Day. Our Yankee people moved it to Aaron Judge Bobblehead Day in 2024. That is, again, April 20th against the Tampa Bay Rays. We do not have a link yet. I do not have tickets for purchase yet. We are waiting on that. But just so everybody is aware, the event is unbelievable. It's the great, I'm telling you, and I people are going to go at Pete, you're saying it because it's the NYU event. Guys, I am telling you now, the first one you go to, you're going to want to attend every single one of them going forward. Mark my words. A lot of you only have been to all of them. Medina has been to all of the events at Yankee Stadium. Hirsch, all of you guys, Anthony Garcia, you guys have been there. But the Audi Club is phenomenal. 5-star dining. All of this is included in your ticket. We get in early. It's not like it's indoors. So if it's a cold day in April, you're indoors. You're good. You don't got to worry about it. The view is breathtaking. I'm not even kidding. When I walked in, I said, holy shit. Like, that was my initial reaction. These dudes got veal chops. They got chicken. They got desserts. They got pasta. They got everything you could think of. There is a bar. The bar is not included. Other beverages are like soda. All that's included. But if you do want to grab an alcoholic drink, they got a bar right there only for the Audi Club members. So it's just for you. Never a long wait. Go and get your thing and you're good to go. But we will keep you guys updated on that. Once I get the link, trust me, you guys are going to have the link the same damn day. But it is going to be amazing. Dane will be there.
Yes, I will. And I cannot wait not only to meet you and Jira, but everybody else. I really am looking forward so much to meet this family that we're all in.
Yep. And it truly is amazing, guys. And like I said before, the first one you go to, you're going to be like, you know what, Pete, you are 100% correct, guys, because we take pictures together. Everybody gets photos. We do one big giant group photo every year so far. And the crazy thing is, guys, it just keeps getting bigger. It just keeps getting, it's like soon we're going to be like, all right, we can't fit everybody in this. And that is really the blessing. Jira also has the video right there of the last event that we had last April. That was just so phenomenal, man. It's hard to comprehend it until you're really there. But this community is unbelievable. And, you know, I thank you guys all the time. I'll continue to thank you guys. And the last thing I'll say before we wrap it up here is Monday, guys, tune in. If there ever was a time to support NYYU, you know, as of right now, we're unsure about the All-Star game. That's looking a little tough, but we got a whole year to focus on that potentially.
Yes.
But we are going to spring training. That's booked. That is already locked in. If you guys can help us with that, my goodness, that would be so friggin' huge for everybody that is going and what we're trying to accomplish while we're there. It's really, really big. Trust me. We would not ask for it for no reason. It is really, really big, and I can't wait.
Guys,
Eddie says, how do I become a member? I'll have Jira throw the link in the chat to become a member, Eddie. Go ahead, Dane.
And guys, what we're looking to do down there is coverage like you've never seen before. So anything you can do with help, it's going to give you better information about the team, more to get excited about, more just to be content that everybody loves. So anything you can do to help would be greatly appreciated.
And Macho King, there is not a GoFundMe. It will be direct through Super Chat right here on YouTube. That way, you guys could see directly what the goal is and where we are to get that. That's the most important thing for us. Carlos, the way you get into the Discord is you will just download Discord on your phone or wherever you have it. Go to connections and connect your YouTube channel, this one here, and you'll be automatically entered into Discord. But there is the link for membership. And you'll be good to go, and you could be in the Discord with us. So that's for all members. And another thing, too, I know I brought up post-game season live earlier. Matter of fact, I'm going to do this real quick. I just want to show you guys, because we do have still over 300 in here.
Yeah, show.
I'm going to show you guys something. So this is what we're going to be utilizing this year. Let's say, for an example, Macho King has this, or Hirsch. Let's go with Hirsch because he's great with one-liners. Let's say Hirsch has his amazing line this year, right? And everybody likes it. We're going to be highlighting members in the chat on every single post-game season live. The way we're going to do that is when you put that sticker under that comment, that is a W. It's a Tony Soprano one holding his orange juice, but it's a W. That means it was a great comment. So if the members load a comment with that, that person is going to be recognized. Now you have the whole game to do that, a whole game season live to decide on who that person is. Now, of course, the bad comment, it's not going to be highlighted, but whenever somebody has a terrible comment, you got to know you got to put him in the bathroom. That's easy. Put him in the bathroom. You already know that one. So I'll obviously continue to say that and continue to talk about that, but it is going to be really awesome, guys, when you see what we have on post-game season live. You already know Game Season Live. Game Season Live is unbelievable.
Game size, it's phenomenal.
Why don't you just call it game size?
No, season.
You said game size. What is game size? What are you doing? What is this? Is this something you have like on the side or something? Game size?
Damn, I let the cat out of the bag.
Are you hiding something from me, you son of a bitch? You?
I guess I am. I'm going to start doing post game size for the Mariners.
Are you going to open up a yogurt shop? Don't you dare. Don't you do it, Dane. Anyway, guys, much love to each and all. DJ Steels wants us to keep going because he dropped the friggin' super chat. I forgot what they're called. He says, or just let me know so I can nominate him for LI of the day. It's also, maybe a little LI of the day. What are you going to do? Oh, God, the save situation said Bigfoot yogurt. Oh, I'm out. That's it, guys. Have a great rest of your day.
Night.
You guys are the best. Much love, Jonathan Alvarez. Game size with Dane and Bigfoot. Now, that might be better than Game Season Live. Much love to you guys. I'll
later,
see you guys.
Later.
Peace.
It's heavy. Famous love. Yeah, I got it.
Appreciate you, Carlos.
I'm the most selfish person that I know. Here we go.
down the rabbit hole. Got a couple carrots from my neck. Self-respect, when you out of line, you put yourself in check. They don't hear me, they don't hear me though. Cycles going round and round and round like a merry-go. Stand for truth, or fall for any old scenario. That's why I keep my circle smaller than a Cheerio. Cause it's the company you keep. Stay woke, please don't get caught sleep. End up sowing what you reap. Know your worth, and don't sell cheap. The ghost is inside of me, can't take it out of me. No matter where